Hello, my name's Gary Goforth, obviously from my name down there underneath. That is my name. I have one subscriber, and that's my other channel. I don't do YouTube videos on this channel, and I don't have many subscribers on my other channel. It's more of my line of work that I do. It's devoted to that. So this is the first actual video I've ever made, and I have attempted to make 5 or 6 videos on this subject, but then it runs into I'm talking about other subjects. You can't talk about you cannot talk about the subject that I'm going to talk about and not bring up other things. So then I finally, my pea-sized brain finally, I finally told myself that, hey, why don't you separate them and make them into shorter videos? I don't, if it takes several videos, it takes several videos. And I don't have a large following. This may never even hardly get out, it may take years if it does, and if it don't, I'm not going to be worried about it. It's not like I need this video for money purposes. I'm not and that's what we're going to talk about, people that do this for money. Specifically RVers that do this for money. And then you run into the nomads and the gonads and the boondockers and the, whatever else they call it these days. And I thought, man, before we ever get into the money and YouTube, what I call internet YouTube, I call it YouTube RV nomad YouTube panhandling. Really, you're no different than the guy that's up at the overpass, underpass, off ramp, on ramp, Flying J Loves, whatever, asking for something. You got to sign up, because you can try to. Now, I'm not saying all of you are like, or all of those YouTubers are like this, but they say need money or need this, need that, and you try to get them a job or try to tell them, hey, I'll put you to work. They don't want none of that. Hell no. No, they don't want none of that. And it's kind of like here, it's taboo to even ask them this. But what I want to do right now is, before I ever get into the panhandling part, I want to tell you a little bit about the reason that I started watching these YouTube videos, and a little bit, I don't get into out in the weeds on this, but and how long, this is not something I just thought I need to be doing, quickly. I mean, this has been going on for hell almost a year now. It's working on a year. Hell, I guess it has to be a year. But anyway, that I've been watching videos, and it never occurred to me at first that people were making money, and with their PayPals and if they had enough subscribers with their YouTube accounts and the super chats and that kind of shit, and there will be language in this too, foul language probably. So it didn't occur to me that was going on. Then when it did, then it occurred to me like, holy shit, you can't tell me they're not making a significant chunk. And some of them have other incomes too, and I'm not talking about separate jobs. I'm talking about disability and I won't talk about that later too, in a later video. Disability or Social Security, which is, that's nothing wrong with that. It is what it is there. But the first thing I want to do is I want to say something. Our society is so out of whack that everything is based on feelings. We make laws to try to change the way people are. If you wake up and you're a female, you identify as a female, then by God, that's what you are. Well, there's not enough laws in the world that are going to change who you are. You're born a certain way, male or female. And even if you're born with you are biologically one way or the other. Okay, that's the way it is. And you can say you want your son this or that all you want. It's not, it's not going to change. God's creation, God's creation is what it is, and it's beautiful. And we have gotten we're so out of whack with the balance of what we're supposed to be as far as what God wants us to be and how to live, that it's crazy. We're so screwed up right now that up is down and down is up, and it's bad. But you can't call. Okay, it's just like this. Okay, just like you can't call a boy a girl and a girl a boy. To me, this is my what I'm telling you. You get mad at me if you want, agree with me if you want, but this, truth hurts. And truth is not popular these days. You have to sugarcoat everything. Somebody gets mad at you. We're gonna have to go back the other way someday. All this shit's gonna come back to bite us one of these days. But if you're living in a Prius, you're not a boondocker. If you're living in a Prius and you don't have a sticks and bricks home, you're not a camper. Okay? When I was a kid, I'm 49 years old. From the time up until fairly recent, you were either camping or you wasn't, or you weren't, whatever it's called. Okay? If you have to plug into an RV park and because you're making a living out of your trailer, well, that's not camping. That's living. That's having to live in your travel trailer. But I'll just tell you, this is why that living in a effing Prius or a half-ton pickup with a damn camper top on it is not boondocking, and it's not camping. It's pretty much, and you don't have anywhere else to go, and you have to sneak a shower in, shit like that, or whatever you do, and your car smells like week-old fucking cheese. Well, you're a hobo. Okay? You're not a boondocker. You're not a camper. Camping is something that you do as recreation and leisurely when, let's just say my girlfriend says, hey, hon, let's get us something to go camping in, and on some a lot of the weekends we can go, we'll pick a spot to go, and we'll go out to the lake, or we'll go somewhere here or there, and we'll spend a few days, and then, maybe just a weekend, but go out and do that, and then come back home. Just enjoy a little bit, outdoors a little bit, camp. And I say, okay, well, we're going to have to go look for something. I don't go to the car dealership and look for a damn Prius, and I don't look for a damn Dodge pickup or a Chevrolet pickup or a Ford pickup, whatever it be, with a camper top on it. That's not what she's going to want. In fact, if I came home with that, she'd probably kick my ass, or attempt to. So, let's be real here. Nobody gets a damn Prius and camps in it unless it's out of necessity. Now, we got people that's acted like that, but before, I'm not going to go into the monetary donation part of it today. But I want to make that perfectly clear, because I had all this in my head about what I was going to say, and it just ended up like, man, I got a lot of shit on my mind here about these people. And I'm not saying they're all bad people. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, we got a lot of people out there that's full of shit, okay? And you're not boondocking. You're not camping in a fucking Prius or a pickup. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. So, it's getting silly. It's silly. van dwelling. So, you see what that is? See what they done? They stuck van and dwelling. You dwell in your van. So basically you just kind of live there, but you know, you dwell. I guess you can dwell here, dwell there, dwell wherever. And there's nothing wrong with that, but you are not camping. I think there might even be a camping, van camping. I know they make camper vans. But most people would buy a camper van to go camping in, not to, you know, what they call it, living van, or live docking, you know, or I don't know. But you're not doing, you're living the best life you can, or the best life you know, whatever your circumstance is, it's, you know, it is what it is. But to go out, live in your car, and live out of your car or your pick 'em up truck with a damn camper top on it is not, it's not considered camping. You say, well, old boondocking is when you don't have any power. Okay, well, yeah. But if you had a chance to do that, that's what you wouldn't be doing. You wouldn't be doing that out of, you know, I mean, it's out of, because it isn't out of want to. And if anybody tells you that, they're full of shit. It's because that's where they ended up. They ended up there from some situation. If they have a sticks and bricks home and they choose to do that, well, I don't know anybody in their right mind that would do that. I mean, I'm not saying there's a lot of people in this world, so maybe so, but shit, that's rough, camping in a Prius. Even camping in a truck, there's no room. You know, there's nothing there. I mean, you'd be better off just taking your vehicle and going out and pitching a tent every night. So, not knowing if you're going to get run off, or if you're not sure, you know, we can park here, park there for the night, and you're hopping from place to place. No. That's not camping. Sorry, guys. So, anyway, like I said, that you don't go to the store, you don't go to Camping World or wherever the RVs are us, and ask them, where are your Priuses at? Can I see your Priuses? Man, we really like that Prius line of Prius campers that y'all got. How about that line of pick-em-up truck campers? Where they at? Man, I mean, that's all the rage. That's camping, buddy. That's where it's at. No, it's not where it's at. So, anyway, that being said, I'll make a few more of these. But the next time we're going to get into the finances of this deal. And all I am is wondering. All I want to do is I just want people to be truthful. I think the most of these people would rather not tell you what their beginnings or how they were, or what drove them to where they're at, even if they're successful on there. They don't talk about that much. There's a couple of people I've heard that say, you know, that don't hide too, you know, they do better than anybody else. I'll just say that. Okay? I'm for capitalism. I love capitalism. But yeah, I know putting together a YouTube channel and this and that's work a little bit, but it ain't work. It ain't what I define work as being. Okay. So anyway, that being said, I'll do that next time. So that's my view on the Prius docking and the truck camper docking. Nomad lifestyle. It's just not it. That's just not camping. It's not moving. It's stupid. And we just keep changing the definition to something, everything, just so it'll fit, you know, what we're doing, and make it look like what it ain't. basically. I'm trying to convince people of that. And there's a lot of people that are sheep. They have sheep mentality and they don't care. You know, that's their right too. But it's my right to challenge that, think the other way also. So anyway, if you watch it, I sure thank you for doing that. But leave some comments if you do. Tell me what you think. God bless.